All good, Nicole. Floor is yours.
Okay. Hey, everybody, what's up? My name is Nicole Pludre. I am a team member here at Syllabi. I actually help make content for Syllabi. I help with them. I'm on the marketing team, and I've worked with Austin for about almost 6 years now. Actually, I'll tell you a little bit of how I got connected with Austin and a little about my background and how I got into making content. And then I'll share with you guys the cool PDF that Jao helped me create to show you guys a little bit about creating your own brand identity. So, about 6 years ago, I started to create content specifically on Facebook and YouTube. I am a person in recovery. I'm a recovery coach, and I have been sober for 9 years, something that I'm very, very, very proud of. For a very long time in my life before I got sober, I struggled with debilitating mental health issues, anxiety, depression, and substance use disorder. And so when I got sober in July of 2015, it was because I had my son. My little boy is the apple of my eye. His name is Nathaniel. My husband's name is Neil, and I am Nicole. We're the three N's. And when I gave birth to my son, I got sober and turned my life around. And I decided that I wanted to make content and share my journey of recovery and overcoming mental health challenges online. And so I created a YouTube channel and a Facebook account. And I'll never forget the first time I started making videos. I was simply using my phone and live streaming and creating content vertically through live streaming. And I was connecting with people online. And it was something that I had never experienced before, was having access to so many people to connect with for my own support. And that is what really inspired me to want to continue making content and to continue connecting with people online, was because I was seeing so much support and so much positivity, and it helped me on my journey, like getting better. It helped me to want to stay in recovery and keep working on my mental health. And so about a year after I started creating content on YouTube and Facebook, um, I ran into Austin in them YouTube streets. And you guys know Austin is all over these streets of social media. So I found Austin on YouTube. He found me on YouTube. And I really don't even know how he found me. I think he was like creeping and watching my content and trying to see what I was all about. And I am the consistency queen. I am going to upload every single day, multiple times a day. When I say I'm going to show up and I'm going to go live, I show up and I go live. People depend on me for that, and it's very important to me. So that's how Austin found me. He found me on YouTube, live streaming and sharing with my audience about, overcoming recovery challenges and working on healing my mental health. And so he reached out to me and we started working together, and the rest is history. I've worked with him ever since. I worked with him for his first startup, which was a digital marketing company called Socialty Pro. And then he brought me over here to work with him on the marketing team for Syllabi. And I love it. I love, love, love making content. I love helping people make content. I love inspiring people. It's just something I really, really enjoy doing. So that's a little bit about how I got connected with Austin. Now I'm going to share a little bit about how I created a community online and built my own strong brand identity. And so let me share my screen with you guys. And let me just tell y'all something about me and technology. Honey, this has taken everything in my little brain to do, not to mess it up. So everybody, I need a round of applause in the chat. Give me some in the chat, because I just got this on the screen and I am so proud of myself. So, okay, isn't this beautiful? Jao helped me prepare this. She's amazing. These are my colors. I love purple and the aqua blue. And so I try to incorporate purple, aqua blue, and a little bit of pink in my banner, and I'm going to show you that. But let's start out and go to the first little slide here. This is my Discovering Recovery with Nicole banner. Okay. So when I first started making content, one of the first things that I decided I needed to do was I needed to create something that people could identify me with. That when they signed on to my YouTube channel, or they came over to my Facebook page, or they joined my Facebook group, or they came over to my TikTok account, they could see, hey, they'll see this banner. That's Nicole. She has an all-inclusive recovery support group where she shares her story about addiction and recovery. And so I have this banner across all of my social media platforms, especially on my YouTube and in my Facebook group. Those are the really two places that I live stream the most. And so I always have this on the back end of those groups. So when I first started getting into making content, I knew that I needed to, you know, decide what I was going to make content about, what niche I was going to make content about. And so that's where I think it's really important to me, and I believe you guys will agree too, is that when you're choosing your niche and naming your profiles, right? It's really important to choose something that you're like inspired by and something that you're passionate about, and that's something that you enjoy making content about, which for me was mental health and addiction recovery. Um, it's not hard for me to come up with a content idea or the videos that I want to make in this niche because it's something that I lived in my life. So it comes naturally to me. So when I see you guys, and so many of y'all are interacting in the Facebook group, shout out to our Syllabi for Content Creators Facebook group. If you guys haven't joined that group yet, I highly suggest that you do. So many people are in there and they're sharing their ideas of how they've created their YouTube channels. And so when I'm seeing you guys talk about what should I make my YouTube channel about? This is my biggest suggestion to you, to make it about something that you enjoy. So I know a lot of you guys have children. Some of the art styles that we have on Syllabi are perfect to create children's story time videos. I know a couple of you guys have comic, like Marvel comic YouTube channels. I know some of you guys have the Biblical Facts YouTube channels, or even Bible stories geared towards children could be a channel. And so if that's something that you enjoy because you have children, it's easy for you to make content about that because it's something that you're connected to, right? We all love our children. We're all passionate about protecting them. And so making content centered around something that you're passionate about and that you enjoy making content about is going to make it easier when you are developing your content strategy and beginning to make content using syllabi. Or if you don't, even if you don't use syllabi, if you're somebody like me who uses syllabi to come up with scripts and ideas, but a lot of the times I use my own self or the avatar to clone to make my content. So I think it's really, really important when creating content to make sure that you lean into it being something that you enjoy talking about, something that you're passionate about, something that inspires you, something that you're interested about. Because when you're making content, and this is a really important rule of thumb that I practice across all my social media platforms, as well as when I manage a lot of other people's accounts, when I'm helping them come up with content ideas for their own personal accounts. I really, really stress to them the importance of providing value within their content. So when somebody is watching you and you're providing them something of value, education, like I said, education, um, sharing with them about useful tips, sharing with them about, like I said, the story time content for their children, because that's helping them, right? We all know it's hard to, when we have multiple children, a lot of times we want to sit them down so that they can watch something wholesome and we don't have to worry about it. You know, that's providing value to somebody. So that way that mom or dad can get out there and do the work that they need to do. And they know their child can sit and watch a wholesome video that was created that's not going to cause harm. And so I always tell the people that I work with in managing their accounts is that we really want to focus on providing value to the people that are watching our content, in return, while we're providing that value, that also builds a sense of trust with your viewer. And that's something that I have really worked hard doing with my own content, is providing value and education, teaching people about substance use disorder, teaching people about drug addiction and the facts that around different substances and how they can affect your brain and your body, how you can help somebody that is struggling with that, how you can love someone if you are a loved one of somebody struggling with that, how you can support them through it, and through providing that value and helping people learn how to meet their loved ones where they're at. I've been able to create people, like a community of people that trust me and value the information that I'm providing to them. And so those people in turn, because I'm providing those free, valuable tips and education, they follow me from platform to platform. And that's really, really important when building your brand identity and building community. The next tip I have for you, and if you guys have any questions, I like to talk a lot. So if you have questions, just let me know. And Jao, if you see some questions and you want to bust in and let me know, hey, Nicole, there's a question right here. Let's stop and talk about it. Please, you guys, feel free to ask any questions. If you have something that you are working on and you have a question and you want to ask us and it doesn't even apply to what we're talking about, that's okay too. We want these webinars to be for you guys to use and access us, and for us to all come together and help one another. And so please feel free to chat, or ask in the chat, and somebody will let me know, and then I'll be able to help you with whatever you are asking questions about. Okay, next tip, here we go. After choosing what I wanted to create content about, and I created my banner on my YouTube channel and I placed it over on my Facebook page. That's kind of self-explanatory. Just sharing with you guys how important it was that I have both of those banners across both my social media platforms. That way, when people see those accounts, they know that they're connected to me. Okay. Next little tip is, how do you create your banner? And one of the things that I created the way I created my banner was using Canva. And I want you guys to understand how green I was. And I'm still green. I'm not a pro like Austin is. But when I first got started, and this is just like a little story time for you guys, Austin is so amazing at providing so much information and education to all of us here on the team, as well as to our Syllabi users and affiliates. He's always like there. He's the first person in line to raise his hand and offer like supportive words, or to help take time to show something to someone. And me, Dawn, Zhao, and Awais, we are all trying to follow his lead in doing that. I know a lot of you guys that are using Syllabi, you know that you can actually reach out to Dawn and connect with her, and she can do like a trial test run where she can walk you through how to use Syllabi. And so we all try to help each other and do that. A little story and a little bit of the back end from me and Austin when we were first connecting. And he brought me on the team to work for his digital marketing company. We went on a trip to Tennessee for a marketing conference. And I had been making content online at that point for like 2 or 3 years. And I didn't know how to make a banner. I didn't know how to make a thumbnail. I didn't know how to take the background off of a picture so I could place myself in thumbnails. Like, I had no idea. And I will never forget it. Me and Austin, we met in the lobby downstairs of the hotel room, and he sat with me for an hour and taught me how to take the background off of a photo. He taught me how to make a thumbnail. He taught me, how important it was to, if I'm going to show my face and it's going to be in the thumbnail, to show emotion in my face. He taught me about the importance of what colors to use. Psychologically, when your brain sees certain colors, it says, oh, I need to click on that. And he really took time out of his day to sit there and show me something that a lot of people would have been like, oh, you can teach yourself how to do that. And that really like encompasses what we're trying to do here at Syllabi as a whole, is to connect with you guys and help you guys grow and learn, and do it together as a community. And I feel like we are doing such a really good job of that. But That is what Austin did with me. He taught me how to use Canva, and that was how I created my little banner for my Facebook and my YouTube channel. So I just thought that was it's just kind of like an inspiring story, and it just kind of speaks to what we're really all about here at Syllabi. Okay, create my content strategy next. I developed my content around mental health and recovery from addiction. Identified a need for education on addiction. Let me move this over a little bit. And I began to bridge the gap um, by providing entertaining and engaging content that also helped educate people on mental health and addiction. So creating a content strategy. No matter what niche you are making content in, if you can sit down, it doesn't have to be, like you don't have to make like a 5-page report on it or anything like that, but just sitting down and really thinking, okay, who is my target audience? And that is what I had to think about when I started to create content and make content towards talking about my journey recovering from addiction and healing my mental health. How can I provide value to people in this space and also entertain them at the same time? Because speaking about addiction and mental health can be really, really heavy, right? It's not like a lot of times it's not really a positive um, topic. It can be really depressing and sad. And so, one thing that kind of separates me and what I think helps people identify me and my brand is that I always try to add something, a little humor into stories that I share about my past experiences. I also feel some things that identify me and set me apart from other people making content online. What I did was I created series, and you can do this on your channels as well. So I created series around my different substance use disorders. And so, and I hope you guys don't mind, but I'm just going to tell you, I created a series around what it was like to use certain substances. I created a series around what it was like to going in and out of different treatment centers. And so, like a rehab story time series. And so, I have all these series in playlists on my YouTube channel. So that way people can go down and they can see, oh, this series is about this, and they can click it, and then it opens up to a whole plethora of stories and educational content. And so I think that, shaping your content around little subgenres of content also keeps it fresh. It keeps people engaged. It keeps them not getting bored. I always make sure that when I'm telling my stories or I'm making videos, I stay like I said, entertaining. I open the video up very enthusiastically. I speak very clearly when I'm first opening my videos. I think that's one of the reasons why a lot of people click on my videos and watch them. And I was actually looking at my analytics over on TikTok the other day because I've been really trying to pay more attention to that. And the watch time on my videos has increased so much. And the reason why it has is because I don't know if you guys were in the webinar we did like 2 or 3 weeks ago, but we had Scott Simpson come on, and he was sharing about micro hooks. So I already knew that hooks were really important to open my videos with, but I didn't understand that the importance of like utilizing micro hooks in between. So I started doing that just recently in my content over on TikTok, specifically on that short form content. And my watch time has increased so much that people are actually staying almost to the whole end of the video. And so I know I'm giving you guys like a lot of information all at one time. So if I'm telling you too much, you want me to rewind, you want me to pause for a second, just let me know. And I will, okay? But I have so much to tell you guys about making content, specifically about the things that I've done that have helped me. So I hope I'm not doing too much. Okay, another tip I just talked about. See what I'm saying? I use engaging hooks at the beginning of each of my videos, as well as introduce myself. For example, hi, my name is Nicole Pludre. I'm a person in recovery. I have 9 years sober. So each video I do, the person watching me is hearing me identify myself over and over, and that sticks with the viewer. A lot of people will comment, and this is another thing that I lean into. And I want you guys to lean into the trolls. That's one thing that I've learned also that has really helped me. Um, I will get some people that will troll me about how I introduce myself, and and that's okay. Like, I want them to comment that. I want them to say, "Oh, you don't have to introduce yourself every time you make a video," or "You don't have to say this." No, I do. And that's what keeps people coming back and knowing where I'm at. Like, people know my content separated from other people's content because there's so many people online making all the same kind of content. How am I going to set myself apart from everyone else? And so, my little intro that I have developed, if you guys ever go over to my TikTok account or my YouTube, anywhere, and you watch my videos, you'll see what I'm talking about. You might even get a little chuckle out of it. Um, but you'll see what I'm saying and it'll stick with you. So I think that that's important. Like I said, opening the videos and engaging your audience, especially at the very beginning of the video. Okay, next, execute my content strategy by posting 2 to 3 short form videos every day, as well as I post 1 to 3 long form videos a week. This lets my audience know I'm consistent. They know they can depend on me to show up and provide engaging, entertaining, and educational content every single day. This also builds trust. So, one thing I have noticed, and just from people in our Facebook group and our Discord, as I see a lot of you guys will get very hyper focused on, I made a video today and it didn't get the views I wanted to get. And I really, really want to drive this point home to those of you guys that are just getting started on your content creation journey. Of course, we all want to get monetized, we all want to make money, right? And you can do that really quickly by using Syllabi as a tool. You have access to be able to um, schedule out so many videos and have them like posted for you by Syllabi. And so that takes your workload and lessens it so much. But I truly believe that if you get too hung up on the views, that it will ruin the fun that you're having. And so it's really, really important to focus on just trying to enjoy your journey on making content, enjoy making content and providing value. Um, Try to, when you're making your content, at like whenever I close out my videos, I always ask people, if you made it to the end of this video, leave me a purple heart down in the comment section and let me know, what are you recovering from? How long have you been sober? And that's another way to get people to engage and to connect with me. There's times when I post videos, many times, and they flop, right? They will get like 200 views on TikTok, which normally if I post a video over there, I have 202,000 followers on my TikTok account. And so normally if I post a video over there, it'll do really well. But there's some days when I post content and it doesn't do well. But I never let it get to me, and I never, as long as I'm happy and I know that the content that I'm making is something that I'm proud of, I don't ever take into consideration or get too hyper focused on how a video's performance is doing, right? Because at the end of the day, I'm really just trying to provide value and educate people and also connect with other people, because through connecting with people, that helps me. And that's really what this has been about for me since the beginning, was my own lack of support. I didn't have people that I could lean on in recovery in my real life. And me and my husband were both newly in recovery, newly sober 9 years ago. And we were very scared and we didn't know, how to go about it or what we needed to do. And so making content actually helped save me. It helped me find other people that were just like me, so I didn't feel so alone. So anyways, I don't want to get emotional on y'all, but it really helped me to turn my life around, and it gave me something to look forward to, making content and connecting with people in recovery. And I believe that the same thing can happen for you all as well. So, um, excuse me, not letting the views and how your channel, you feel like it should perform, affect you in a negative way. I feel like it's so important, because as long as you continue making content and you don't give up, you will be successful. For me, it took me, let me think. I started making content in 2017. I became very, very consistent with posting content online by around the middle of 2018, the beginning of 2019. And I didn't see like real success. And when I gauge my success by is I didn't have like a large following until 2021. So it took about 3 years after I started consistently posting for me to get 100,000 followers. Okay. And the platforms that I believe really helped me to amplify my voice, and I don't know how you guys feel about it, but TikTok has changed the game. And it really helps to platform me and push me out there in my other on my other platforms. When I started to get momentum on TikTok and I saw that first 100,000 people followed me, that inspired me. It made me realize I can do this. People do care about what I have to say. And so it inspired me to pick up the pace, right? Because with TikTok, you can just pick your phone up and make a short form video and post it. And I was doing that multiple times a day, multiple times a day. Then when they enabled me to be able to go live, I think you can go live after you hit 1,000 followers on TikTok. Then I started going live multiple times a week and engaging with my audience. But that was like my I've made it if I can get 100,000 followers. To me, that was my success, right? Up until that point, I could have had 20,000, 10,000, 5,000, and I hadn't made it yet. I had to get to 100,000. So when I hit 100,000 in 2021, that just made me realize like, oh wow, this is for real. I can really do this and I can really monetize this and I can really help provide for my family by making content. Now, what I'm learning how to do, and I think Austin has done several webinars about this, is I'm learning how to monetize through more of affiliate marketing. And I'm learning how to monetize through creating things like a book, right? I want to write a book about my story and how I overcame addiction. I want to create a journal that people can use, like a prompted journal for recovery that I can also sell, to people that follow me. And so that's another way that I'll be able to help my family. But I remember when I first got started, I know my husband was looking at me like, girl, you just making your little videos over there. Nothing's ever going to happen. And now in 2024, I have 500,000 people following me on my platforms, which when I even say that 500,000 people follow me, like I can't even believe it. But I'm telling you guys, it's because I never gave up. It's because I never stopped posting. It's because I stayed consistent. It's because I focused on connecting with my audience every single day, even if it was just a text post on Facebook, like a text quote that says, if you're struggling, recovery is possible, even if it was just a short form video every day, even if it was a long form video over on YouTube. I really made sure that I stayed consistent and I show up on every platform every single day. And that's really, really important when building your brand online. Really important. Okay. Sorry, I got hung up on that one for a minute there, but it was really important to talk about. Okay, next tip. Another really important part of building my personal brand is connecting with my community. Live streaming, you guys, it's the next wave. And I know you guys have heard all about Twitch, Kick. Oh gosh, what other live streaming platforms are there? There's so many, I can't even name all of them, but I know Twitch and Kick are some really big live streaming platforms. If you guys are on TikTok, you have seen the new wave on TikTok. People are live streaming. Some people live stream 24 hours a day. Okay. And these businesses, if you're a business owner and you're not on TikTok, you are doing yourself a disservice because these businesses are making money hand over foot, live streaming and selling their goods and services through the TikTok shop. That's another way to monetize yourself on TikTok. The TikTok shop is like the 2024 QVC. Y'all remember QVC from back in the day? I used to watch my mom. She would be, we would be, I was, playing, I was a little girl, and my mom would have QVC on the TV, and you would have to call in if you wanted to order something. And that's how you would do it back in the day. Now, like I said, TikTok shop online is the new QVC. You have business owners that are live streaming. They do specific sales that are only on their TikTok shop. And they're doing amazing. Regular content creators like myself who make content online, we can become affiliates of these products on TikTok shop. And we can make videos sharing about the products. And then what happens on TikTok is there's a little orange shopping cart right here on the bottom of your screen. And as a content creator on TikTok, I can show the product, talk about how amazing it is, and then link it to my video. And that's how simple it is for a viewer to shop it. They see, oh, there's Nicole, my favorite mental health addiction recovery content creator. And she's telling me about a book, a journal that I can get off the TikTok shop that helps with mental health. Recently, I just made like a huge commission, you guys, because I've been talking about boosting dopamine in your brain after a long-term substance abuse. And I have been using a supplement. Well, this supplement is attached to the TikTok shop. It's $40. I make $10 commission for every bottle I sell of this supplement. It's just a vitamin, like vitamin A, B, C, L-tyrosine, L-theanine, but it helps your brain heal after you have been, using substances for a long time. But what I'm telling you is you can get on here and I can live stream on TikTok through the TikTok shop as an affiliate for them. I can connect this dopamine boosting supplement to the bottom of my live stream. It's pinned across the bottom. I talk about it. And the other day I had 250 people in my live, and it gives you a little notification. So and so is looking at your product. So and so is looking at your product. So whether you're a business owner or a content creator, live streaming and utilizing TikTok Shop it is so lucrative and is helping so many people. It's changing their lives. One of my girlfriends, she is a mom and she is a content creator, and she was able to buy a new home because of the commission that she made from TikTok Shop. And this is through live streaming and making content promoting the products that are sold on the shop. So live streaming and connecting with your community. I believe if you are a content creator and you haven't started dipping your toe into live streaming and connecting with people in real time, like I said, totally doing yourself a disservice. It brings so many eyes to your account while you're live. So while you're live on Facebook, YouTube too, YouTube vertical live streaming, because YouTube is trying to compete with TikTok. So just so you know, if you're on any other platform and you're not on TikTok, okay, if you're on YouTube or you're on Facebook or you're on Instagram, all these platforms now are trying to compete with TikTok because TikTok has become the big dog. Okay. So all the other platforms are trying to compete with them and bring people back to their platforms, right? So what they're doing is what? They're pushing short form content and they're pushing live streaming. And so if you're not a TikTok person, because I know some people feel some type of way about TikTok, if you're not a TikTok person, take my word for it. Start live streaming vertically on YouTube. Start live streaming on Instagram. Start live streaming on Facebook. Okay. If you're a storytime content creator and you share stories, go live and tell some stories. If you're a mental health content creator, go live and do a mental health support live where people can come up and share what they're going through and how they're feeling. If you're a business owner, go live and share about your product. If you're an author, you write books, share about your book, promote your new book. If you're a realtor, take us on some house tours. I mean, you could, this sky's the limit when you're live streaming. Okay. If you're a vlog style content creator, just living your life, take us on a day in the life with you live. If you're a mompreneur, right? Take us on an outing with you and your kids, and take us on a day in the life of a mom that works from home. Like, there's so many different things that you can do while you're live streaming. If you're a gaming god, my son is a gaming god, okay? If you're gaming, go live, hook your game up to the TV so we can see you playing, and game with your followers. No matter what you're doing, live streaming and connecting with your community in real time is going to take you to the next level. Okay, I got hung up on that live streaming kick, didn't I? And I've been talking a lot. I know Oase wants to give a presentation, just a short one at the end. So I think I got a little bit of time. Okay. So like I said, here I go. I'm repeating myself again. I commit to live streaming 3 times a week. This in itself really took my platforms to the next level. I went from having 50K followers to over 450,000, right? Almost 500,000 now. So I think I'm at about 500,000 now. Next, here we go. Some tips while you're live streaming. During live streams, I do Q&A streams, story time streams, interview streams where I have guest speakers on. Oh yeah, that's another good one. So let's say, like I said, you're a realtor, you're a business owner, you are a mompreneur, you are a author, you're a digital marketer. Having other people from your field on to share their expertise is a great way to, if you're like, oh, Nicole, I can't talk forever on a live stream like you. I don't have all the things in the world to say. I get it. I get it. Not everybody's like blessed with the gift of gab. You know what I'm saying? That's okay. Pull people from your industry and highlight them. That's a great way to entertain your audience, but also it's a great way. I call it cross-pollination. You're cross-pollinating your audience, okay? You're networking with other professionals in your niche. Those people are going to be so like thankful and grateful and inspired that you would want them to come and speak on your platform. What's going to end up happening most likely is they're going to say, hey, I would love it if you'd come over here and be a guest on my platform. And then what happens? Boom, you're knocking 2 birds out with 1 stone. Y'all are going on both each other's platforms and crossing over and networking. Your audiences are coming over, and and the more you do this, I've been doing a every other Wednesday live stream with my friend Dr. Dallas Bragg. He is in recovery too, and he is part of the LGBTQI plus community. And so we have 2 very different perspectives. I'm a straight woman, he's a gay man, but we come together to share our experiences on healing from addiction and working through mental health. And we do that every other Wednesday. And so what that's doing is that's helping him pull some of my people from my side over to him to learn more about him and follow him. And his people are coming over me. I get comments every day that they found me from Dallas or da 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 da. They loved the live we did together. And so it's a great way to network and to build connections with other people in your niche. And like I said, you don't even have to just stick to people in your own niche. You could actually bring people on that you're just interested and inspired by as well, like we've been doing here with these webinars. We've been having so many different amazing professionals on that have so much great information that are from all different niches. So I think it's so important, y'all. Live streaming is a huge part of why I've had so much success online, 100%. Here's a little tip, something that has helped me, especially recently here, is doing my text quote posts. Facebook bonuses. If you guys don't know, Facebook pays a lot for their bonus program. And sometimes they even do like double payment or like incentives. And so I have been doing picture and text quote posts on Facebook. But now over on TikTok, they have created a new app called the TikTok Notes app. It's not available to us, I don't think, yet in the US. But because I'm posting quotes on my TikTok, they are using my quotes and promoting my page on the TikTok Notes app, which is pulling people from that over to my account. Whenever they give us the availability to have it in the US, I'll be on there as well. I post the quotes and the text posts on my YouTube community tab as well to drive engagement, to get people talking over there as well. I post on Threads, the text quote post, and I'm on Blue Sky now. And there's so many different like new apps that are happening. But anytime Austin tells me I need to go to an app, he just recently talked about this on his Facebook page about this new Blue Sky app, which I think is kind of like Twitter. He said we need to join, so I joined. So I'm telling you guys, Austin told me to join Blue Sky, so you need to join Blue Sky as well. Okay, so yeah, these text quote posts, you can brand them with your brand, right? So like Discovering Nicole underneath the quote with my colors, boom, people know that's me. They share it around. I get 140 shares on a text quote post on Facebook. That's freaking amazing. That's more people that are finding out that Discovering Nicole is here on Facebook and I can give her a follow. So get into it. Get into it. So, okay. I think I talked, man, I talked a lot today. Okay. So that's it, you guys. That's all I got to say about that. I feel like I got a good 10 minutes for Oasis to come on and share some new features that we're going to be dropping here at Syllabi. I also want to let you guys know that we are running a 30% off sale. The code is Black Friday 30. You can use it. If you're already a subscriber, we just got the go ahead today in our marketing meeting. You can use it. So the code is Black Friday 30. If you have any issues or you need help with anything, just reach out to Dawn, tag Dawn or myself or Austin, and we will get right over there and help you with whatever you need. But we want to see you come in and join our Syllabi community, join our Facebook group, and check out our Discord account as well. And Oasis, I'm giving you 12 minutes. Come on in.
Awesome. Thanks, Nicole. Hey,
You're
everyone.
welcome.
This is Wes, and I've been working with Syllabi. I mean, almost, getting close to 2 years now. And starting from the beginning, we had a vision, and down the road, we introduced quite a lot of features. And the latest one that we have rolled out, you guys must have gotten an email from Austin, and we lately engaging all the users using Syllabi, and the cool feature we have a faceless area on the Discord community, Facebook community. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly show you guys around because whatever strategy we have and whatever tips that Nicole share and what she's been following, I think what makes you a successful content creator is that if you're consistent and if you got a tool that basically helps you create consistently and distribute the content on the social media channels. And there are a lot of tools out there, but what makes Syllabi distinguished from the other tools is that it's all 5-in-1, and that's what we really do as a team at Syllabi to build something for you guys that you don't have to generate pictures or AI images on one platform, and then you go to a different platform like CapCut and you like compose everything and kind of spend like 2 or 3 hours up. I literally talked to one of our users, and it was really great to listen that how you're making lives of the content creator more easy, because what she was doing is generating the images from Midjourney and then going to the CapCut, putting the background music and putting in the subtitles and the script and everything. That's like a 2 hours worth of work. But what we are doing is we're kind of compress and make this whole journey like 2 minutes. And not just that, with the latest rollout that we did with the bulk scheduler, we're kind of making this whole process even more sleek. If you guys have not gone through with the bulk scheduler so far, I'm just going to give you guys like a little bit of a glimpse that what we're doing. It's right on the dashboard, and why we build this. So the main purpose behind the bulk scheduler was to create whole month content within 5 minutes. So if you're a content creator and you are working with multiple clients, or you are a content creator who are just starting their journey with their YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, I think people are like really posting a lot of content online and on these platforms, and what gives you a competitive edge if you are one step ahead from them. And that's why we designed this whole feature that basically allows you to create 1 month content in 5 minutes, and we basically equip you guys with AI topics, or you can literally come up with your own topic. You can select the social media account, as you can see here, either YouTube, TikTok, LinkedIn, Threads, any account. You can set the duration for how long you want that scheduler to run. And you can also decide how many posts you want to do in a single day. So that basically like my full-blown configuration that I'm going to do. I'm going to pick up a story like, like a topic that says Greek history. What it's going to do is it's going to create 21 videos, and this whole scheduler will going to run for a straight 7 days. Now, I can change the time, or I can keep the time as it is if I want. Otherwise, it's going to be fine. Now, the only thing that I need to do is to just hit the next button, and boom, I'll be on the next screen, and you're halfway done. Now, on the next step, the only thing that you need to take care of is generate the script, and then check out the script. If it's aligned, there are no mistakes or anything that you wanted to add in all those scripts. I can just simply go ahead, pick up my, Greek mythology style like this, and I usually like this kaboom with, advanced option, kind of highlighting my subtitles. That's kind of, give like a very prominent effect. I can choose background music, or I can literally upload my own music if you want. So like consistently have just one soundtrack, to make it more personalized for the users. You can actually do that as well. And then I can simply, add some animations. I think I should do like VHS and see like how it goes. Oh yeah, look at that. So, these type of things basically can save a lot of time for you guys, because you can get all these effects on all the different editors. But the whole point is that we at Celebi kind of take away that pain. We just let you decide, and then we do the rest. So you don't really have to figure out that, okay, when that effect is going to start, when that effect is going to end, how the transcript or subtitle are going to appear on the screen, and how they're going to be in sync with the images, which are going in the background, and how the voiceover is going to align with the images. That's completely done by Syllabi. You just have to figure out how you want your content or your subtitles and your images are going to be like in the videos. That's the only thing that you need to take care of. Now, once I do it, all I need to do is I can actually save this one as a preset, right? So next time when I'm going to come and I'm going to create a faceless video, I don't have to done this again. I mean, it's already there. Boom, that's done. Now I need to just generate the script. And, it's probably going to take some time. You can also see 21 videos, 3 videos per day, how much I'm going to be charged for this whole activity. That's going to be 273 credits. And all the 21 videos are going to be on the My Video screen right here. And, we will automatically create a folder and dump all those 21 videos in that folder. So you don't really have to, kind of skim through the whole list and see what's going on and everything. It's just going to get automatically in this folder like this, like a Greek history and Forbidden Legends and, comics, 28 items. And you can also check your bulk scheduler status, like this one I just did. It's in the reviewing phase. It can tell me how many videos are there. So yeah, that's literally, I think it hardly took me like 5 minutes, and I'm actually halfway through. And the only thing that's going to happen that once this scheduler gets done, I'm going to get this on my calendar, literally a whole month of content created, and not just created, scheduled as well. So I literally don't even have to open the YouTube app or TikTok or Instagram app to upload all those 21 videos and take care of anything. We automatically generate the title of the videos, and we automatically generate the description of the video. But it's also up to you guys. If you guys wanted to change the description later, you can simply go ahead and yeah, that's a scheduled one. As you can see, you can just click the edit button. And if you guys wanted to change the description or the time or date of the video, you guys can do it pretty easily. You see, it's there right here. So it's literally not just the creation of the content. It's basically fast creation of the content and the seamless distribution of that content onto the social media. So you literally have to, we give you the capability to run not just one, but I think 2, 3, 4, 5 faceless YouTube channels on TikTok, Instagram at once. And you can create all this content just by using Syllabi. So, and we've been working tirelessly around the clock for you guys, and based on the feedback that we get, we are introducing some pretty cool feature that right now within the testing phase. So for example, what we are doing is we are giving you guys the access to create script out of a URL. So if you are working with an agency, or you are working with your business, and you have a website, right, like a FAQ page, what you can do is you can simply provide the URL and you can generate that script out of it. And either you can use these faceless AI images styles, or you can use these B-roll videos and like these moving backgrounds, and you can create a whole video out of it. So yeah, that's I think the most latest one. And we are also going to introduce this add motion feature as well, right now offered by Minimax, Kling, Sora, Luma, Runway, Papier. So you can actually kind of animate the images. So for example, if you have a video, right? Because mostly what happened is sometimes viewership on the YouTube and TikTok got dropped probably after 6 seconds, because they are scrolling, right? And they just look at the first picture and they just don't really get indulged with it. Now, what we are offering you guys is that you can simply go edit image and subtitle. On this screen, we are giving you guys the ability to animate this whole image. So right now we don't have that option, right? But what's gonna happen is that there's gonna be an option here that says animate your image. And once you do it, then you will have some moving image of Flash. So if a user watching your video, a viewer, and on the first, so you can kind of put this in a way that at first they're gonna see this picture, and right after, when based on your stats and analytics, you realize that people are dropping off probably after 5 seconds. So you can actually use this frame and add motion to this picture so you can retain the engagement from the viewers. And that will give you a higher view rate, and automatically gets more views, and the chances for the video getting viral significantly gets higher. So they kind of give you guys, in the upcoming sprint, probably in a week or two, this ability, and you will be able to add a motion to the images that will make your whole video even more engaging. So yeah, that's the cool stuff that we are working right now. And hopefully we will be able to release it for you guys in the next 1 or 2 weeks. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys, from my end. Ciao, Nicole, over to you.
I have really not anything else to say, but I do want to say, y'all know I have something else to say. I want to tell you guys again, and Awais was just highlighting this: consistency is key. Utilizing syllabi can help you be consistent, can help you bulk schedule. Keep on posting. Don't stop posting. Don't get discouraged if you don't see the results that you want to see right away. I can imagine if I stopped doing what I was doing a year into it, I would have never got to where I'm at today, And so no matter what, don't get discouraged. Utilize this community. Like I said, join the Facebook group, join the Discord. If you want to become an affiliate for Syllabi and talk about Syllabi, you can become an affiliate and get 30% reoccurring commission for every person that signs up using your link. So get in where you fit in, become a Syllabi affiliate, start creating content, promoting Syllabi, make some extra money for the holidays, sign up for Syllabi, use our Black Friday 30% off coupon. I mean, we are here to provide you with all this community support. We're all very active in the Discord, the Facebook group. We're here to support you and help you, and we want you to be successful. That is the whole purpose of creating Syllabi, is to help you be successful and to help you on your content creation journey. I know what Austin's all about. I've worked with him for years and years and years. He's very passionate about meeting people where they're at, connecting with them and helping them be better helping lift them up. And so become a member of our community and join us. And thank you, all of you guys, for listening to me talk for almost an hour. I had so much fun sharing all the tips and tricks that I've learned over these last couple of years. And if you ever want to connect with me on social media, you can DM me and I will message you back and we can jump on a call and connect. And you can pick my brain and I can pick your brain and we can learn from each other. So thanks for letting me speak with y'all today. I had a really good time.